Welcome to Olympian Water Testing, giving you the best in water analysis. Today, we are looking at gal.gov and how to protect children from lead exposure in schools and child care facilities. As we know, there's no safe amount of lead, and especially for children, infants, or people who are just developing their mental and cognitive skills, lead can cause a huge problem. So how do we prevent it? Exposure to lead like that in contaminated water can result in significant health problems. Children are particularly at risk because their growing bodies absorb more lead than adults, and they are also developing cognitively as well. Negative health effects include anemia, kidney and brain damage, as well as learning disabilities and decreased growth. In the recognition of Lead Poisoning Awareness Week, WatchBlog took a look at different lead contamination facilities where children spent a lot of time, such as child care centers and public schools. Now, what did they find? We can see what's going on in the chart here. Estimated percent of Head Start programs that tested centers' drinking water for lead. You can see the lower bound and the upper bound here for yes, no, and don't know. And many young children spend a lot of time in child care settings. According to the EPA, child care facilities, among other types of buildings, have a higher potential for elevated lead in their drinking water because they're closed over weekends, holidays, and extended breaks. Why is that? Because the water is going to sit in the pipe for a long time. Also, if they have older piping or they have solder or issues like that, then lead particles can leach in, which lead in pipes and other fixtures can leach into the water, and the prolonged shutdowns due to COVID-19 pandemic raise similar concerns. And you can also see this chart right here. The Head Start programs took a survey from the federal government's largest early care and educational program services and service approximately 900,000 infants and preschool children from low-income homes in 2019, and found an estimated 43% of Head Start centers had not tested for lead in their drinking water from late 2018 to 2019, and 31% of the centers did not know if they had tested at all. This also talks about lead in public schools. Children attending K-12 public schools may also be at risk of lead exposure from drinking water. Lead in school drinking water is a major concern because it is a daily source of water for more than 50 million children. Similar to child care centers, the pattern of school schedules and time off, weekends, holidays, extended breaks contribute to standing water in the school's plumbing system, allowing lead to leach in the water. So the school's closed over holidays, it's closed over breaks, and there's a lot of issues there as the water sits. We can see right here in the percentage of public school districts reporting lead and results for the water. 37% elevated lead, 63% not elevated lead, although that is still alarming. Only 43% tested, 16% didn't know, and 41% did not test. So it's quite clear to me, and it's quite clear from this article, what we need to do to protect children. And that is to test and make sure that all these schools, child care facilities, and anywhere that has children around for long periods of time is periodically testing their water for lead.